My name is Dan Beals. I'm the representative of the state of Washington. I would like to thank you for coming.
Good evening, Seattle. We're gonna start it hot, but first, before I speak, would like to take a moment of silence. So let's rise. Let's stand up كلنا نقوم فوق باحترام وبقلب واحد. We're gonna stand in silence to remember our heroes, those who have died and those who have given their lives so that we can see today. Our children that have died walking from South Sudan to Ethiopia to Kenya and making it all the way to the US. Thank you very much. As you know, I have lived in Seattle for 11 years before moving to Washington, D.C. And right now I work with the government of Southern Sudan Mission to the United States and United Nations. I'm the Culture, Community, and Consular Affairs Officer. A long title. So my job number one is to work with the Southern Sudanese across the U.S. The 150,000 Southern Sudanese, so you could imagine if I sleep, but I also have people in the office that work with me collectively. So basically I have been assigned to be with you tonight in Seattle, as well as to go to other states. And the key part here, or just one word, is the referendum, the Southern Sudan referendum. Sudan had or has two referenda that's supposed to occur simultaneously, the RBA referendum and the Southern Sudan referendum. In reference to the RBA referendum, the commission is not yet in place. Nothing has been done. The SPLM and the NCP are still on the negotiation table. Things are not going anywhere. I have attended the negotiations in New York and in Addis, so there is a huge impasse. However, there is hope. The situation in RBA could be resolved by a presidential decree. So the Sudan's presidency, the talks are going on, and let's pray for the people of RBA and wisdom for our leaders that they will be able to reach a peaceful resolution for the people of RBA so that the people of RBA will return where they belong, to South Sudan. And right now, as you all know, we have the Southern Sudan referendum, and in the South Sudan referendum we have two options: confirming the current unity, Sudan as it is, or the people of Southern Sudan having a chance to choose independence, secession, separation, and South Sudan emerging as a new state in the Horn of Africa. And this wasn't a process that was just given to us. It's a process that the people of Southern Sudan have fought for. The children of Southern Sudan have given lives. They have suffered. They have been in exile, and that's why we're in this room. We have lost over 4 million people, over 4 million in diaspora, and thousands are missing in action. I believe any of you can attest to a loved one that was killed or that died as a result of the human suffering in Sudan. And with that comes the CPA, the Comprehensive Peace Agreement, that was signed in 2005. And ladies and gentlemen, now we are reaching one of the last provisions of the CPA, which is the referendum. We are so blessed that the registration has started on November 15. Here in the US and in Australia, it started a day late. However, we have finished the registration. US have two schedules, November 16 through November 8. Then there was one from December 6th through December 22nd. So far in the US, and by God's mercy, we have 8 at random centers, and Seattle is one of them. So I believe all of you in this room who are 18 and above have registered. And my appeal to you on behalf of the government of South Sudan is that Southern Sudanese, this is our remaining bullet in our hands. So we have to do all we can to show up on January 9th, although the voting period is for 7 days. But we are going to set up a schedule for yourself to go to the polling station within the first 3 days, because you don't know what might happen within the next 4 days. It might snow in Seattle, we don't know. But let's do an early deliberate planning. I believe, like the people of Seattle, 99.9% are going to cast their vote. And the few will leave it for unforeseen circumstances. And it's clear that the people of South Sudan choose secession. The people of South Sudan, it's time for the people of South Sudan to be independent. It's time for the people of South Sudan to be first-class citizens and to be treated It's time for the people of South Sudan to emerge as the strong children in this universe and to take their seat in the international community. We have suffered so much and we gotta put an end for it collectively. This is a collective process. It's the call of the majority. However, we have a 16% turnout threshold. 60% من الناس اللي سجلوا لازم يصوتوا. فأنت لازم تعمل اللي عليك إنه تقوم تصوت. كارت بتاعك ما تبيعه ما تضيعه ما تسوي له أي شيء. Please put your card in a safe place. Make sure you take good care of it. January 9th is on the way. It's only 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks away. Basically 13 days away. And we gotta make it happen. If you go to South Sudan, I was there 4 weeks ago. I believe you know the symbols. The symbols, there are 2 symbols. 2 hands together for unity, and 1 waving hand for secession. So in South Sudan, people are waving. So it makes it clear that we are ready. And please don't doubt your government, because you are the government. If it's the skills, we have it. We have earned what we want from diaspora, and it's time to take it home. It's time we support our government. It's time to support our government in all that we can. Even if it means that we all move to South Sudan, we'll do it. And believe me, who wants to stay in the U.S. forever? Nobody. It's time we go home. It's time we fulfill the dreams of our ancestors. It's time we sit down and enjoy life, live a peaceful life, be free of this stressful life of bills, traffic. It's time we focus on building South Sudan. It's time we contribute to the building of South Sudan. It's not bad what we are doing in the U.S. We're being productive citizens or residents. We're working so hard, and we have given a good record for South Sudan in diaspora. However, it's a time for us to go back home and make it happen. I'm not going to take a long time because it's not supposed to be a speech time. I know members from my office were here a while ago. They have addressed the referendum in details. However, we are here for the next 4 days, and I will be happy to meet with each one of you or groups and explain things that are not clear, things that are in doubt. So my advice to you is that when you hear something, don't believe it, cross-check, do your own research. Do your own research so that you can make an informed, wise decision. Don't let anybody mislead you. This is a process that we're supposed to stand together as children of Southern Sudan. And with that, I would like to say to the people of Bahr Ghazal, Chibak, are you guys here? And with that comes with the people of Greater Equatoria, Madam, Mom, and we have the people of Greater Upper Nile, Male. So this is the diversity we have in Sudan, and diversity is our strength. We as the children of South Sudan, we are going to walk through the referendum with all pride because we have earned it, and our ancestors and our heroes, they have furnished for us the red carpet to walk on. So we're gonna do it with pride, and nobody will take it away from us. I would like to greetings from my office, our head of mission, His Excellency Ezekiel Lul, of course, sends you his greetings. He has been here. He wasn't able to make it due to other engagement. And also my colleagues from the office, they are saying hello. And I'm so happy to be here on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, and let the fun begin. South Sudan, waye! Abyei, waye! Nuba Mountain, waye! Lunai, waye! Marginalized people of Sudan, waye! Referendum, waye! And please walk with pride, because we Southern Sudanese, we are role models to the marginalized people of the world. We have stood our ground, and we have fought for justice, and by God's grace, we will get it.
From God's Mission in DC. As I said earlier, that the musicians coming here to the United States is being sponsored by our government, the God's Mission to United States. But the events are being hosted by New Community Development Services in the United States. Anybody who have done it, from Dinka community, from communities in the Equatoria, Greater Equatoria, but we were lucky to get it first, to get them, so that we could host them. Now I will hand over the mic to two MCs, these wonderful ladies over here. And from there on, they will lead us into everything that we are going to do tonight.